All right. Good morning and welcome to Intermountain Healthcare's fitness class. My name is Lisa Tunison. I'm the Community Event Specialist at Intermountain Healthcare. We're thrilled to offer these virtual classes, helping you live your healthiest lives possible. Today, local instructor Tracy is going to lead us through Pilates. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tracy.
Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. We talked about getting some arm weights if you have them, or grabbing 2 water bottles or soup cans if you have them. And if you don't have them, we can do everything without them. It's just nice to add on. And also, if I'm doing something and you don't know how to do it, just try to do 1 rep properly. You should be able to figure it out with my cues instead of doing 10 wrong. All right, I'm going to get started. So you're going to stand at the edge of your mat. Imagine you're up against an imaginary wall. You can't go back into it. You're going to take an inhale on your exhale. You're going to round your shoulders, pull your belly button in and up, rolling down 1 vertebra at a time, hanging your arms and head heavy, slight bend in the knees, grab your elbows. You're going to do little pulses in towards your knees. Breathing into your nose and out through your mouth. Only do this if it feels okay for you. If not, you can just hang out there for a second. If you're okay with twisting, you can add a little twist. Coming back through center. And then hang your arms and head heavy. We're just stretching. You're going to walk out to a plank. You can go on your hands or your forearms or your knees if you need to. You're going to stay in that plank position. Soften the elbows. Inhale, bring your feet forward. Exhale, press back through your heels. So it's inhale and exhale. Keep going. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Getting that stretch in your hamstrings. And then lift your hips up to the ceiling. Start to walk back toward your feet. Start to pedal out your feet if that feels good for you. Walking back toward your toes. You're going to put your fingertips on the floor and squat down. You're going to take an inhale. Exhale, press the floor away. We're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale, squat down. And exhale, press the floor away. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Let us slowly roll up that imaginary wall. Go ahead and lift your chest up to the ceiling. Take an extension if that feels good for you. You're going to bring your arms up if that feels good and lean back a little further. Inhale and exhale. And then you're going to walk towards the edge of your mat. You're going to sit on the edge of your mat. You're going to rock from side to side and try to find your sits bones. Make sure they're pressed evenly into the mat. Reach your arms straight out in front of you long. Take an inhale, exhale, you're going to roll back. One vertebra at a time, rolling down through your spine. You're going to walk your feet in closer. Just making sure you guys can still see me, okay? All right, you're going to press your feet heavily into the mat. Think of widening your collarbones. Arms are heavy on the mat. You're going to start with some pelvic tilts. So take a deep inhale through your nose, and on your exhale, you're going to flatten out your low back, pulling your belly button into your spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, tuck. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. And then I want you to just try to relax into the natural curve of your spine right there. So neutral pelvis, little tiny curve, but not overarched. Keeping that natural curve, I want you to reach your arms straight up to the ceiling. You're going to reach your shoulders up and then plug them back down into their sockets. So it's inhale, reach up, exhale, plug them down. 5 more. Think of wrapping your ribs together, pulling your belly button into your spine. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now you're going to extend your legs straight out long, flexing your feet. So you're pulling your toes toward your face. You're going to reach your arms back behind you, get that big stretch. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to tuck your chin toward your chest. Start to roll up sequentially, one vertebra at a time. Coming up and over to your toes, getting that stretch. And then inhale, exhale, you're going to roll back down. Arms are coming up as I'm coming down. Coming all the way back behind you with the arms. Inhale, exhale, coming back up. Toes are pulling toward your face. Getting that stretch. Rolling back down. Keep going. On this next one, you're only going to come halfway up. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And roll back down. You're going to come halfway up again. Inhale, exhale, come halfway up. Hold. Fall back if you don't feel your abs yet. Really find them catch, and then bring your arms up and down. Inhale and exhale. You can keep your legs straight if you don't feel it in your back. And then roll back down. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest.
Oh, good.
Little rocks from side to side. Somebody else has their camera noise on, just a warning, so you know. And then you're going to extend your legs straight back out for the toes. Bring your arms back behind you. Take an inhale, exhale. You're going to come halfway up here. You're going to twist to one side. Fall back a couple inches. Come back through center and roll back down. Inhale, exhale, coming halfway up. Twist to the other side. Fall back a couple inches. Come back through center. Come back down. One more on each side. Next one, you're going to stay on whatever side you're on. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's okay. Inhale, exhale, come halfway up. You're going to twist to the side and hold. Fall back, little pulses for 5. Hold it, arms up and down for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back through center. Roll back down. Coming up to the other side. Inhale, exhale, coming halfway up. Twist to the other side. Fall back. 5 little pulses. Arms up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. Slowly roll all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Little rocks from side to side. You're going to bring your arms out to a T and press them down into the floor. You're going to bring your legs up to tabletop. Take an inhale, exhale, let your legs fall over to one side. Looking in the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale, use your legs, your abs, to bring your legs back to tabletop and let them fall over to the opposite side, looking in the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale, use your abs to pull your legs back to tabletop, and then extend them out long again. Pointed toes. You're going to reach your arms long by your sides. We're going to do leg circles. You can bend one leg if you need the stability. I'm going to do that for my back today, but you can keep the leg out if you don't need to. And your other leg's going to come up. You're going to point your toes. Your ribs are wrapped. Your abs are in. You're going to draw a dinner plate size circle and stop. And you're going to do that 9 more times. And then you're going to reverse 10 and stop. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're going to hug that knee into your chest. Extend the other one if it's not already. Come up to meet that knee. Get that stretch and hold. Finding your stretch right here. And then see if you can let that knee drop over to the side, wherever your flexibility ends. Just hold it there wherever you can keep this hip down. We'll start to go a little after time. And then bring it back through center. Take that leg, bring it over your opposite leg. Hold it there. Extend this arm. Look in the opposite direction and hold that stretch. Bring it back through center. Extend that leg. You're going to bring your other leg back up. Bring your arms back down by your sides, heavy. Wide collarbones, abs are in. You're going to bring this leg up for leg circles. You can bend this one if you need to. Dinner plate size circle and stop for 10. 6 and 5 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse. Four more. Good. Bend that knee in, extend that other leg out. Come up to meet it. Hold. See if you can send this leg over to the side, keeping this hip down. Let it hang out there for a second. Bring that leg back up. Send it over your other leg. Twist and hold. Send your other arm long if you don't have a wall right there. Looking in the opposite direction. And bring it back through center. Extend it back out. You're going to keep your arms down by your sides now, and you're just going to bend your knees. You're going to squeeze your knees together and press your feet heavily into the mat. Arms are long, collarbones are wide. You're going to lace your fingers together now and place them on the back of your head so that your neck is being supported by your hands. You're going to curl up and look right between your thighs and hold. And then you're going to come back down. So it's inhale and exhale. Being really mindful that you're not pulling on your neck, it's pressing back into your hands. We're going to do 5 more. Try to find that neutral pelvis we talked about. So your tailbone's heavy, there's a little space in your low back. On this next one, you're going to hold it up there. You're going to do little pulses for 10. And rest. You're going to reach your arms back down long by your sides. And you're going to bring your legs to tabletop, squeezing your knees together. You're going to start with toe taps. Just on the right side, you're going to send your leg away toward the edge of your mat, and then exhale to pull it back up. Slow and controlled, really finding the work in your low abs. 9. 6 more. 1, rest for a second if you need to. Make sure you're really holding your abs in. It should keep it out of your back. And then bring both legs back to tabletop. Engage that core. Ribs are wrapped.
Hey, Tracy, can you hear me? We lost sound. I lost sound as well.
I can hear you. Can everyone? You can't hear me?
We can hear you now.
I wonder what's going on.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys. Just tell me if it happens again. All right. Where were we? Did we have 5 more? I think so. And rest. All right, you're going to come back up. You're going to send one leg out. You're going to grab the other knee, and you're going to switch. You're just kind of grabbing that knee and stopping it. 8, 8. Ha, and rest. Little rocks from side to side. All right, we're gonna try to do scissors next. So you're gonna bring one leg up, the other one's gonna go out. You can grab one up here, and if you don't have the flexibility, you can grab one down here. And you can keep your head down if your neck hurts. But you're just gonna go pull, pull, switch. One more on each leg. And rest. Get water if you need it. And now if you want to use your arm weights or your bottles or whatever, you can use them now. You're gonna lay that down onto your back. If they're more than 3 pounds, I wouldn't use them for this exercise though. You're gonna bend your knees, you're gonna put your feet flat, you're gonna keep your weights by your side. You're gonna bridge up, so you're articulating. You're gonna tuck your pelvis towards your face and bridge up one vertebra at a time. Coming up. Then you're gonna bring your arms all the way back behind you. And bring them back up. And then roll back down. If you don't have weights, just use your arms. It's still hard. And back up. Squeezing your glutes and hamstrings. Bring your arms back. And up. And roll back down. And just keep going. Squeezing your glutes. Next one, just keep your arms here. Hold it up. You're going to do 10 little glute squeezes up to the ceiling. And hold. And then you're going to do arm circles here, 10 in each direction. And reverse. Staying lifted still 10 more glute squeezes. And then roll back down. You can put your weights aside if you're using them. And you're going to walk your feet to the width of the mat. I'm going to be off mine a little bit because I want to be away from the wall. But you're going to walk your feet to the width of your mat. Your arms are going to be heavy. Your shoulders are wide. Abs are in. You're going to bridge up from here. Now your feet are going to stay flat. You're not going to let them roll out. You're going to engage your glutes, pull your abs in. You're going to do little knee pulses out. Keep your toes on the mat. It's hard. And then keep your glutes squeezing, little pulses up. And then back to out. and then back to up. And then slowly roll down. Bring your knees back into your chest. Little rocks from side to side. And then you're going to roll yourself up. We're going to work on rolling like a ball today. So you're going to go heels together, toes apart. You're going to bring your heels in towards your glutes. Your arms are on the outside of your knees. A lot of people tend to do this. You want to make sure they're on the outside. Wrapping your ankles. You're going to lift your heels off the ground and try to keep the distance between your heels and glutes the same. You're going to roll back and use your abs as your brake. Try to keep your spine rounded and stop. Try 3 more. Try to stop every time without letting your feet land. 2. And 1. And try to hold it up here at the top. And rest. We're going to stand up for a second. You're going to walk to the edge of your mat again, and you're going to do another roll down. So shoulder width apart. Sorry. Take an inhale, exhale, you're going to roll it down. Weights going in towards your toes. There's a wall behind you. Hang out, get this stretch for a second. And then walk yourself out, and you're going to lower yourself down onto your stomach. You're going to press your feet down. Press your hip bones down. Shoulders are back. Take an inhale, exhale. Come up wherever you can keep your hips down. So inhale, come down. And exhale, come up. So on this next one, when you're up here, you're going to hold it. When you come down, your legs come up, and you're just rocking on your hip bones. And then come up and take a child's pose. Pilates child's pose, you can keep your knees together if you want. It's a different stretch. And just drop your head. You can also do your knees open if that feels better for you. And then you're going to come up onto your hands and knees. You're going to make sure that your hips are right over your knees. You're going to externally rotate your hands just a tiny bit. We're going to do some cat-cow stretches. So you're going to inhale to round your back and exhale to arch. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. And then find a neutral spine here. So you're not too arched, you're not too rounded, you're just in neutral. And you're going to bring one arm out in front of you long. If that's all you can do, do that. You're going to try to bring your leg back and hold. You want to make sure this hip is square to the floor. And then you're going to switch arms and legs. Keeping the hips square. Shoulders are still plugged into their sockets. And you're just going to keep alternating. Okay. On whichever side you're on now, you're going to hold it. I need to back up. Try to hold and balance. and then switch. And then one more child's pose. And then come back onto your stomach. Press your hip bones down into the mat, pull your belly button in and up, look down. Extend your arms and extend your legs and just hold. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. You can turn your head to one side and just rest for a second. And then coming back to the same position, you're going to bring your arms up and your legs, and then you're going to reach your right arm and left leg higher, and then switch, and you're going to go into swimming. For 10. 2, 1. Rest. Take another child's pose. Whichever one you want. Then come up for just a couple more cat-cow stretches. Inhale round. And exhale arch. And then we're going to work on some Pilates push-ups today. And if all you can do is one, just try to do one. So usually we do them on our knees. If you're super strong, you can do them regular. But the only difference with Pilates push-ups in form is your elbows are in tight by your sides. So I'm going to try to do 10. I might not make it. You can try it with me. Just make sure your form is proper. So my back is in one straight line. From my knees up, one straight line. Elbows are in tight. Pilates push-up. Just do what you can and then take a child's pose. That was 10. I don't know how many you did. One more child's pose. Child's pose. Child's pose. All right, you're going to come up and you're going to turn over on your side. If you grabbed a pillow, you're welcome to put that under your head. So you're going to lay on your side. You can decide if you want your arm like this or like this if you don't have a pillow. I think I'm going to do this today. You're going to stack your knees on top of each other. Your knees are stacked, your shoulders are stacked, and your hips are stacked. You have a little space right here. It's called a mouse house. You can use your hand to help you keep that space there. It's really important to keep that space because it'll stop your hip from rolling back when you do the exercises. If this hip rolls back, it's going to be in the wrong. You're not going to get the right muscles. So you're going to start with clams here. So my knee and my toes lift up for 10. And rest. And then you're going to do 10 hydrants. So your leg's just going to go straight up and down for 10. Make sure you still have the mouse house. And rest. Now we're going to do 10 pulses. And rest. And then you're going to do 10 knee circles in each direction. So your knee is going to draw a circle. Rest after 10, and then we're going to go in the opposite direction. You can always hit it if you need to. So 10 knee circles in the opposite direction. And rest. Make sure you're still in the right form. You're going to lift this leg up, flex that foot. You're going to extend it out and bend it back for 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Then you're going to lift it up, extend it out, and bring that leg up and down for 10. Sorry. And rest. We're having a good day here. All right. You're going to go ahead and take a figure 4 stretch on your back. So put your ankle over your knee, flex your foot, bend, hug it in, and try to hold it. Few deep breaths here. And now you're going to cross your knees and hug your ankles in toward your side, hold it here. Few deep breaths. And then you're going to rock yourself up. And we're going to switch sides. So, you're going to stack your knees again, stack your hips, stack your shoulders, find your mouse house, and start with clams, 10. And then we did 10 hydrant pulses. And rest. And then 10 knee circles in each direction. And then reverse. And rest. Whew. And then make sure you still have your mouse house, you still have proper form. Lift your leg up, flex your foot, extend it out, and bend it back. and rest. And then bring it straight out, flex your foot, lift it up and down. Ouch. And rest. You're going to take a figure four stretch on the other side. So flex both feet, the ankles over your opposite knee, hugging it in and just hold it. Few deep breaths. And then cross your knees on top of each other and hug your ankles in and hold. And then come on up. You're going to sit up. You can sit cross-legged if you can. If that's uncomfortable, you can bring your legs out or out in front of you, wherever you can find a comfy spot to sit. We're going to do some arms. You can decide if you want to use your arm weights. I might start with mine and then you let go of them when they get too hard. But you're going to sit up. You're going to bring your arms out to a T, draw your shoulders down, and you're going to do little arm circles. And then reverse. And then reverse again. And reverse again. And rest for a sec, put your weights aside for a sec, shake your arms out. We're gonna do a little stretch, reach one arm toward the floor. And stretch that other arm up and over, getting that oblique stretch. Come up and over to the other side, inhale and exhale. And then come on up. Now take your weights again, or if you don't have them still hard enough, bring your arms straight out, your palms are forward, and you're gonna do little presses like you're pressing into a wall. Sitting up tall. And then bring them down for a sec, and then flip them backwards and presses back. Keep your shoulders down, pulling away from your ears. And rest. You can put those aside. Bring one arm straight out, take your other arm, hook it, keep the shoulder down and just pull it across your body so you feel that stretch and hold it there. And then switch, so this one goes long, take your other arm, hook it, pull it, keep the shoulder down, really pull it and feel that stretch. And shake it out. We're going to do another roll down, and we're going to do a plank today. You can go on your hands for a plank. You can go on your forearms, and if it's too hard. And you can just hold it for 5 seconds if that's all you can do. We're going to try to hold it for at least 30 seconds. But stop if you need to. You're going to take an inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Get my timer ready. Good. Get that stretch at the bottom. You're going to walk out to plank. I'm going to stay on my hands. You can go on your forearms or your knees if you need to. And you're just going to hold. I'll tell you every 10 seconds. That's 10 already. That's another 10. Wait. And that's another 10, so that's 30 seconds. If you want to go to a minute, go for it. $20. $10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips up to the ceiling. Join us if you stopped before. Just come back to this position and pedal out your feet. Walk back towards your toes. Squat down to the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, press the floor away. Finishing like we started. I love this stretch. Do 3 more. Squat, press the floor away. If you're brave and you want to try to put your hands flat, you can. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Slowly roll up that imaginary wall. Lift your chest up into the ceiling if that feels good. Take a little extension, breathe. Arms up and back if that works for your body. And then just try to find your proper posture so your ankle should be lined up with your knee, with your hip, with your shoulder, with your ear. And then just take 1 more inhale. And exhale. And you guys are all finished. Sending you back to Lisa. Thanks for joining me today. Take care and hope to see you next time.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Tracy. Wonderful workout. I had a few questions on the diabetes class while you were in session. Yes, if you miss one, no worries. We will record those so we can send those out to you so you can keep up to speed and with the class. So anyway, everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Thanks, Tracy.
Thanks. Bye, guys.